I wanted to be like Mike. You know what I mean? I remember the first time I played against him. And I walked out on the court, and I looked at him, and for the first time in my life, a human being didn't look real to me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if y'all watch the Chappelle show, but he talked about a certain incident where somebody seen Rick James. And, like, I literally seen his aura. Like it looked like he was glowing. And I'm sitting there and I'm saying to myself, like, man, that's Mike. And I'm looking at him. I can't stop looking at him. Like, I'm looking at his shoes, and I'm like, man, he got on the Jordans. You know what I mean? It was Mike. It was my idol.
Iverson draws Jordan now.
It was Mike. I mean, the greatest player to ever play the game.
Watch this.
Big, nice play. Very quick move. He goes to his left, his right, and he comes up with a jumper.
Tell me about the little guy's crossover. Very quick.
He handles the ball very well. With this crossover, they do allow him to pick the ball up and carry it pretty high.
I figured that he wanted to come back to his right hand, but he keeps the ball real low. And he's small, and he's certainly closer to the ground than I am. So, I mean, his quickness is unbelievable.
I went to a Charlotte game, and I was telling him how much I loved him and admired him, and telling him how much he was my hero. And he was like, well, I couldn't have been too much of a hero to you if you crossed me like that. So that was the only conversation we had about that. And I'm saying to myself, like, man, that's Mike. And I'm looking at him. I can't stop looking at him. Like, I'm looking at his shoes, and I'm like, man, he got on the Jordans. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, it was Mike. It was my idol.